Hello science lovers, Assalamu alaikum, I'm Asif and welcome to my Infinity Learning channel. Today we're diving into an exciting topic, earthquakes. The very word evokes images of destruction, chaos and fear. These natural phenomena remind us that we live on a dynamic, ever-changing planet. But what exactly are earthquakes? An earthquake is a sudden, violent shaking of the ground. This shaking is caused by movements deep within the Earth's crust. When these plates collide, separate or grind, the energy released sends shockwaves through the Earth. To understand earthquakes, we must first grasp the concept of plate tectonics. This fundamental theory explains the dynamic nature of our planet's surface. The Earth's outer layer, the lithosphere, is not a single solid shell. Instead, it is a complex, ever-changing structure. Instead, it is broken into numerous pieces, these tectonic plates. These plates are like puzzle pieces that fit together to form the Earth's surface. Think of a cracked eggshell, but instead of fragile pieces, imagine gigantic kilometers-thick slabs of rock. These slabs are incredibly strong and can span thousands of kilometers. These plates float on a layer of partially molten rock called the asthenosphere. The asthenosphere is like a soft, flowing layer that allows the rigid plates above to move. Heat from the Earth's core creates convection currents within the asthenosphere, much like boiling water in a pot. These currents are driven by the intense heat and pressure from the Earth's interior. These currents exert drag on the tectonic plates, causing them to move, albeit very slowly, at rates of a few centimeters per year. This movement is imperceptible on a human timescale, but significant over geological time. This movement, over millions of years, has shaped the continents and oceans we know today. The positions of the continents have changed dramatically, leading to the formation of mountain ranges, ocean basins, and other geological features. It's a slow, relentless dance, but one that can have dramatic consequences. When these plates interact, they can cause earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and the creation of new landforms. Understanding this process helps us appreciate the dynamic nature of our planet and the forces that shape it. When tectonic plates collide, they can create towering mountain ranges like the Himalayas. Conversely, when they pull apart, they can form deep ocean trenches and rift valleys. Volcanic eruptions are another dramatic result of tectonic activity. As plates move, magma from the mantle can rise to the surface, creating volcanoes and new land. Over time, these processes can even create new islands, adding to the ever-changing map of our world. The story of tectonic plates is one of constant motion and transformation, a testament to the incredible power of Earth's internal forces. From the highest peaks to the deepest ocean floors, the movement of tectonic plates has sculpted the diverse landscapes we see today. This ongoing process continues to shape our planet, reminding us of the dynamic and ever-evolving nature of Earth. Scientists continue to study tectonic activity to better understand these processes and predict future changes. Their research helps us prepare for natural disasters and appreciate the complex beauty of our planet's geology. The story of tectonic plates is a reminder of the powerful forces at work beneath our feet, shaping the world in ways we are only beginning to understand. As we continue to explore and learn, we gain a deeper appreciation for the dynamic planet we call home. The boundaries between tectonic plates are not smooth, seamless joins. Instead, they are complex and dynamic regions where immense geological forces are at play. These boundaries are riddled with cracks, fractures, and zones of weakness known as fault lines. These fault lines are the result of the constant movement and interaction of the Earth's plates. Imagine pushing two pieces of sandpaper together. The rough surfaces catch and stick, building up pressure until they suddenly slip, releasing energy. This is a simplified analogy of what happens at fault lines. Over time, stress builds up along these fault lines due to the continuous movement of tectonic plates. When the pressure exceeds the strength of the rocks, the fault ruptures, releasing energy in the form of seismic waves. These seismic waves radiate outward from the point of rupture, known as the earthquake's focus. They travel through the Earth's interior and across its surface, causing the ground to shake. The intensity of this shaking can vary greatly depending on the amount of energy released and the distance from the focus. The impact of these seismic waves can be devastating, leading to the destruction of buildings, infrastructure, and even loss of life. Emergency response teams often have to act quickly to provide aid and support to affected areas. Tectonic plates can interact in several ways. They can move apart at divergent boundaries, collide at convergent boundaries, or slide past each other at transform boundaries. Each type of boundary has its own unique geological features and associated hazards. For example, at convergent boundaries, the collision of plates can lead to the formation of mountains, volcanic eruptions, and deep oceanic trenches. These processes shape the Earth's landscape over millions of years. Understanding the dynamics of tectonic plate interactions is crucial for predicting and mitigating the effects of natural disasters, such as earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. It also helps us appreciate the ever-changing nature of our planet. Seismic waves carry the energy released during an earthquake, shaking the ground. Primary waves, or P waves, are the fastest waves. They compress and expand the ground like sound waves do. Secondary waves, or S waves, are slower and only travel through solid materials. Surface waves are the slowest but often the most destructive waves. The Richter scale. Measuring an earthquake's strength, this scale has been a crucial tool for scientists and emergency responders alike. Earthquakes release vast amounts of energy, shaking the ground and causing destruction. But how do we quantify their power and understand their impact? The Richter scale, developed in the 1930s by Charles F. Richter, measures an earthquake's magnitude. This innovation revolutionized our ability to measure and compare earthquakes. The scale is logarithmic, meaning each whole number increase represents a 10-fold increase in wave amplitude and a 32-fold increase in energy release. This helps us understand the exponential nature of earthquake energy. For example, a magnitude 6 earthquake is 32 times more powerful than a magnitude 5. This difference can mean the difference between minor damage and widespread destruction. Earthquakes with magnitudes below 2.5 are usually not felt by people but are detected by sensitive seismographs. These minor tremors occur frequently and are part of the Earth's natural processes. Magnitudes of 5 or greater can cause significant damage to buildings and infrastructure, posing risks to human life and safety. Emergency responders must be prepared for such events. Magnitudes of 7 or higher are considered major earthquakes. These have the potential for widespread devastation, affecting entire cities and regions. Understanding the Richter scale helps us prepare and respond effectively to these natural disasters. Section 6. Beyond tectonic shifts, volcanoes, and human activities. While most earthquakes are caused by tectonic plate movement, other factors can also trigger these seismic events. Volcanic eruptions, for example, can generate earthquakes. As magma rises, it can fracture rocks, creating earthquakes. Human activities, too, can induce earthquakes. Activities like mining and oil extraction can alter the Earth's crust, triggering earthquakes. These induced earthquakes are typically smaller but can still pose risks to infrastructure and human safety. Section 7. When the Earth rumbles, the impact of earthquakes. The impact of an earthquake depends on its magnitude, depth, and proximity to populated areas. Earthquakes can cause minor tremors to catastrophic destruction. Ground shaking is the most obvious effect. Shaking can topple buildings, collapse bridges, and trigger landslides. Tsunamis can inundate coastal areas, causing widespread destruction. The epicenter of destruction. The epicenter is the point on the Earth's surface directly above the focus, the point of rupture within the Earth. It experiences the most intense shaking and severe damage. Buildings may collapse entirely, while roads and bridges may buckle, cutting off access to affected areas. Power outages, gas leaks, and fires exacerbate the chaos. Emergency responders face significant challenges. Section 9. Building for resilience, minimizing earthquake damage. While we cannot prevent earthquakes, we can take steps to minimize their impact. Building codes and regulations play a crucial role in reducing earthquake damage. Structures designed to withstand earthquakes incorporate features like base isolation systems and reinforced concrete and steel frames. Retrofitting older buildings to meet modern seismic standards can also enhance their resilience. Public education and awareness campaigns can help communities prepare for earthquakes. Preparing emergency kits can save lives. Section 10. Early warning systems, a chance to prepare. Early warning systems are becoming increasingly sophisticated, providing valuable seconds or even minutes of advance notice. These systems detect the initial P waves, which travel faster than the more destructive S waves. Even a few seconds can be enough time to take cover, stop machinery, or issue alerts. Early warning systems can trigger automated safety measures, such as shutting down gas lines and stopping trains. These systems are particularly valuable in densely populated areas and high-risk regions. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.